So how's spring going for you? I know you're getting a lot of reps with the ones and the twos. Just how are things going for you?
I mean, it's going really well. We got a great unit, great coaching staff. So they're trying to mix me with everybody and do a lot more things with the tight ends in the field because we had a really good spring. You know, our unit was really strong. Everybody in even the walk-ons on our team, they're all pushing us to be the best. So we're having a good spring right now. Our group won best unit of the whole winter, so they're trying to get us on the field as much as possible.
I imagine it's pretty rare for a college football team to have all 4 scholarship tight ends who all played and are all coming back for the next year. It's got to be. You guys ever talk about that, and just what are your thoughts about that?
I mean, yeah, when you look at it, we're obviously a pretty young team. We lost a lot of guys at the skill positions, the linemen, obviously Dwayne, but the only group that came with everybody back was the tight end. So they're kind of leaning on us for some leadership. I'm leaning on the other guys for leadership, and we really carried this team in the weight room and the team runs and everything. So I'm really excited about our group. We're all doing really well, and like I said, everybody from top to bottom in our group is just pushing each other to be the best.
Coach Day said last week that you've been playing a little bit of H. What's that been like for you?
We're just trying something new. You know, with spring, so we're putting a lot of stuff in, and I'm cool with it. I like it. So whatever I can to help the team, whatever they want me to do, I'm down to do it.
What are the different things you have to do when you're playing that role versus playing as a tight end?
I'd say I can kind of think. I got to think in a different position, obviously, because I'm not really attached to the ball, looking at the defense technique and everything like that. So I'm just looking at either with the coverage or something like that. So obviously that, but I'm just trying to go play. So whatever they want me to do, I'll just go play. You know, we got a lot of depth at tight end, so that allows me to do that. And learning from the older guys at age 2, KJ, I'm learning a lot from them, watching them, CJ. So it's definitely something I'm learning, and it's something I'm willing to do. Is anything to help the team.
I know you played some receiver in high school. Does that kind of help with that transition that you've been a receiver before?
No doubt. I mean, kind of going back to my own stopping ground, so it's kind of a lot of fun going out there and being able to do my thing. So, like I said before, anything to help the team. We got a good young quarterback competition. They're all looking really well. Wide receivers are looking really well, so I'm really excited about this group.
The last time an Ohio State tight end caught 30 passes or more in the season was 2003. Did you know that? Does that surprise you?
It doesn't really surprise me because when you think about Ohio State, they put their best players in the situation to make the best plays. So. We've had some great tight ends come through. A lot of them are in the league right now. Marcus in the AAF doing a lot of things. Caught a touchdown the other day. So, I mean, whoever's the best player is going to get the ball. That's how Coach Day is. That's how Coach Wilson is. So, us coming in, having a great winter was huge. You know, our group's really deep. So, I think that it's very possible it could happen this year, and we'll keep fighting for it.
You mentioned those quarterbacks, Justin and Matt. What's it been like building a rapport with those guys?
I mean, they're both really smart guys. They obviously can throw. They guys can run around a little bit, but they're really smart. They're learning really well. It looks like a good competition. They're both really getting the feel of the offense, which is tough. We have a tough offense, so I think they're both doing a really good job, and I'm excited to see how it works out.
You mentioned that you've been working receiver a little bit in the new offense, but back in high school, that was your position. Not many people know that you weren't really a tight end in high school. What is that process? What was that process like adapting the tight end last year, and where do you feel like you're at now?
I think last year was huge for me. You know, getting my feet wet in between the tackles and getting my head in there. So I think it was really good for me. But like you said, I used to play all receiver in high school. My first day playing tight end was last summer camp. So you know, it was a really good transition last year. Seeing playing in games every game, and just like seeing what it takes to be on the field, and now being able to use my skill set with the rest of the tight ends, because we're all, like I keep saying, we're all old group come back, so we're able to be on the field a lot more. So,
playing behind Luke and Rashad, what did you take away from those guys when you were a freshman, and how are you working that into what you're doing this spring?
I mean, I wouldn't even just say Luke and Rashad. Jake was a big help. Even the walk-ons with Derek was a big help. They really just told me everything I needed to know about where to line up, where the signals were, because that was the toughest part coming in, was thinking so much pre-play, not thinking about the play exactly. So now I feel like I got a big rest, learning from them about everything, and being more confident on the field, so I can look at what the defense is doing, play more reactive instead of just thinking about everything that's coming at me.
Was this a change you expected coming into your second year? I mean, coming in as a receiver, playing tight end for 1 year. Did you expect to go back to receiver?
They've always talked about it. I mean, we haven't been doing too much of that, so I don't want to say that I'm just playing receiver now. We're still playing and attached to the ball a lot more, 2 tight ends attached to the ball. So we're just trying new things, new offense, and I'm not going to say I expected it, but we've talked about it before, and I'm excited to keep going.
Is blocking the biggest adjustment to coming from high school to college ball? Is it blocking for a guy like you, or what's the biggest adjustment?
I wouldn't say just blocking. I would say pass blocking, so that's something I've been really trying to work on with Coach Hinton. I played defense a lot in high school, so the physicality wasn't really a big question for me, but it's more about the technique. So I've been really working on it with Luke, Rashad, all the guys staying after, and I feel like I've gotten a really good grasp of it and really confident in my technique and my work ethic, because you can worry about all the technique you want. If you don't have the strain and the drive to keep going every play, finishing every play, you're not going to do anything. So I think that's what they've taught me the most is whatever you do, just strain, finish the play, ride with the culture that's been set here, and then you'll be all right from there.
You were a big-time recruit. Was it kind of Ohio State all the way once you guys built a relationship, or was there like a close second? Like, just reflect on your recruitment a little bit.
I would say it was pretty much Ohio State all the way. way. Everybody was kind of behind. I was just, at the end, I was kind of just visiting to see if I was making the right choice. I wasn't going to see if, I knew going in that Ohio State was my #1, so I didn't want to make the wrong decision, so I would go visit and see it, and I just, everywhere I went, I was just like, it don't compare. So, you know, it was a really like, it felt home here, so that's why I made the decision, because I'm really big into my home.
Sorry, how did the